Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Frontline. Welcome back to the trenches. This is FPL in the trenches. I am your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, except for that one time we had a fill-in episode, but as always, normally, is BeerMeJesus. How are you today, champ?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. Yeah, I called you champ because that could be a thing coming up.
Could be.
We're looking at you in some contendership still, and there's a bunch of contendership stuff going on, but we'll see. We'll see where that goes. I am good. Bear Me is good. For those of you who know what this is, thank you for joining once again. If not, this is the Frontline Prediction League, Frontline League on Twitter. Like, favorite, and subscribe on this YouTube channel. This is about our Wrestling Predictions League, which is all over the graphics you can see here with the takeover in your house, the theme song, the graphics, the Pride logo, all the stuff is for us here. But we've also got Top of the Card Pod. There's a new episode that we've recorded. It's coming shortly. You'll see it after this one, so I'm just going to say that. But that is our bi-weekly podcast for actual wrestling news, where we talk about the actual in-your-house card, plus some stuff with AEW, some releases, some Double or Nothing. A lot of fun stuff. Go check that out over at Top of the Card Pod with Beer and myself, as well as the other members of the creative team, Red, CT, and GMSG. But this here is our go-home show. And bear me, this is like old times, where we've got a show this week to cover the upcoming event, and then next week we're going to recap it and then cover the next one because Hell in a Cell is the week after. And then we've got Money in the Bank and SummerSlam, and it's here we go. We haven't had this in a little while, so I'm excited. How are you feeling about this upcoming insanity?
I'm stoked.
Yeah?
Yep.
It's I know
Excited.
we're both pretty high on the cards themselves, like the actual wrestling cards, which always makes it more fun to look at our predictions and stuff like that as well, but with this, I'm very intrigued with what we're going to have here. Like, we've got a Fatal 5-Way match in the actual NXT title. That's so unpredictable, which makes our predictions ridiculous, right? Like, who knows what can happen with that. So, the more unpredictable I find, the better it is for us. I know we've had a lot of discussions kind of in the back end on our side in the booking stuff about, quote, predictable cards, which I'll always argue against because nothing is truly easy to predict. And when you see that, they go, oh, they got it wrong. No, you did. And that's always the thing. I've never gotten a perfect card. But RGX has. I know GMSG did. And Bastion both tied with one. It's happened. Have you ever gotten a perfect card, Bear Me?
Yeah, I think I've gotten one twice.
Yeah, see, exactly. So sometimes
not here, not in this league.
No, but you've done it with a very similar situation. Yeah. So the idea of doing, like, it's easy to predict and then getting it right, I mean, I say that from someone who's never done that. So there you go. But
I mean, it's rare. It really
is. So seeing like a 5-way match to start, and then another match is a winner-take-all situation with the tag and the North American. Who knows what's going to happen? I like that. Those ones excite me because when people be like, "Oh, I got everything wrong," I'm like, "Yeah, but at least it wasn't predictable, right?" That's what we want. We don't want it to be, "Oh, foregone conclusion, win." That's not as fun, I find. But that's me. I'm a little crazy like that, I guess. But what we've got is some insanity with our own prediction league, with the FPL, with FPL TakeOver in Your House 2021. Yes, that's what we're calling it. It is on Sunday. Let me remind people of that. It is not a Saturday takeover. It's a Sunday one again. It's not a Wednesday, Thursday situation either like the Stand and Deliver was. It is on Sunday, and we've gotten confirmation that the kickoff show, or the pre-show they're calling it, is at 6:30 Eastern. The main show is at 7. So that means your your deadline for the predictions page, which, if you look over here, is available right now. If you click on this and you go to our Discord and you fill all this in with your ideas and who you are and then what you think is going to win, like is it Karrion Kross and you're most confident, you pick a 5 on him. Don't use that 5 again, just so you know. But when you do that, you put your picks in, you're good to go, you're on the event. That's going to be insane for what happens, and you've got until 5:30 Eastern. I almost lost my train of thought, but I'm reeling it back in. It's been a weird day. You've got until 5:30 Eastern PM on Sunday. That was the weirdest way I could have said that, Bear Me. I apologize for that. That was a weird thing. But I think I said all the details, at least maybe in the wrong order, but they're all in there. They should know what's what. So if you're like BeerMeJesus, putting them in at 5:28 p.m., cool. But if you're going to be like me, putting them in, I don't know, noon, Sunday, that's cool too. You can put them in right now, tonight, probably midnight-ish when you're watching this, 11 p.m. It's all good, whatever works. On that note, next week, Sunday is Hell in a Cell. That's also a thing. And we're not sure about the timing of that one, but it's usually 7 p.m. with a 6 p.m. meeting 5. As always, we'll talk about that next week. We know SummerSlam is going to be Saturday, so we're probably going to have the predictions page go up before SmackDown because we want more than 24 hours. More on that as we go, but that's kind of the rotating, evolving thing as we deal with this. But for TakeOver in your house for the FPL, I think, BeerMe, we can dive right into this card. I've rambled clearly long enough. Let's ramble some more about it. How about that? We're going to go through what's on here and fill in some blanks and then give you the rest of the card. So leading off is the main event, the FPL American Championship. The first defense by Alexander McKennedy against Josh Dionio, the man who earned the shot by beating the champion in a straightforward match. He now has a shot at the FPL American title. I'll say full disclosure, I've faced JD before for the Ultra Violent title, and he took it from me. He's held this kind of hardcore title before. So here we go with McKennedy defending it. He's looked very good, very strong. I mean, he's only really got that loss to JD. But JD's a monster. He's very good at these matches, so I'm intrigued to see what he's got. But the stipulation, you'll notice, is TBA. I actually have that stipulation that this match is going to be. So let's get that out of the way right now, BeerMe. This match is going to be a Bayou Barroom Brawl hardcore match.
Okay, I can do that. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's we did have the thought of maybe a boot camp match, but we'll see. But the Bayou Barroom Brawl kind of fits with the idea of these two guys who, I mean, they wouldn't look out of place in a barroom brawl, right? These two characters. So I'm very, very interested to see what happens here. I'm going to pick McKennedy because that's what I thought before. He'd lose and JD gets the shot, but then McKennedy retains. I'm sticking with that. How about you?
Man, this is tough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick McKennedy too.
Yeah.
But
you don't
honestly,
sound confident on that at all. I mean,
I don't. You could. I mean, JD's JD. He wins these types of matches.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what he does.
Personal preference. I like JD, but I want McKennedy to win it because I want that first title defense to happen. I want that to be in there solidly. You know, it would have been anybody against him. I would want McKennedy to retain. That's what that is. So I'm hoping for that. The next match, though, BeerMe, is you. You versus Jonathan C.T. Martin is the co-main event. The winner faces Rel Nintendo for the Canadian Championship at Hell in a Cell 1 week later. This is our eliminator match to see who goes on to face the champ. I have news on this one as well. Because we need a winner, since we're not doing a triple threat again, this will be under Watson rules.
All right.
Now,
Let's do it.
The Watson rules have been modified. We've teased this before, and I might be saying it again without having explained it, but I might have said it before, so forgive me. Like I said, it's been a weird thing, but here's the Watson rules tweak that we've done. It was going to be with no bonuses, and then we had a 3-way tie. Oops. This is how we learn. So we're not beholden to it. We understand we can evolve. Here's the idea. It's going to be with ascending bonuses. So say we go over to this events page right here, and we scroll down and we see the bonuses. The first bonus is who will take the fall in the NXT Championship match. Will it be Cross, O'Reilly, Cole, Gargano, or Dunn? Who will take the fall? Who will get pinned, basically? Or, technically, be the legal man if there's some kind of shenanigans like a DQ. There better not be in a 5-way, but you know what I mean. Who will be the one that's like the loser of the match? If you pick Karrion Kross and CT picks Adam Cole, and we have a tie, we will then look at this first question and add those bonus points and go from there. If we break the tie, we have a winner. If the tie continues, say you both got it wrong or you both got it right, we go to the next one, which is the Ted DiBiase getting involved, yes or no, physically during the match. If the tie continues, we keep going. Statistically speaking, after it's all said and done, we should not have a tie by the time we get to that last bonus question, if we have to. If we do, then fate is what it was. So,
yeah,
that's that. So, that's the Watson rules evolution. That is to ensure no ties. Because it will never create a tie. I mean, if it was going to create a tie, it would have been a tie anyway. But it will break ties.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, you might have the exact same situation of getting matches wrong, but the points are right. And say you had one bonus question right, and so did CT, but they're different ones. Oh, we have a tie. But as we go through them, it's different bonuses. One's going to win before the other. And it just happens to be the order of the bonus questions. So, that's Watson rules. That's the evolution. So that is also going to be what the rule set is for Hell in a Cell when Real Nintendo defends against one of you two. So, all that said, bear me, I'm picking CT to win it because he's on a roll that is not being denied. I love you. I want you to win it. You're probably going to do it. But CT, I got a feeling. I got a feeling he's wanting to tear Real Nintendo apart one-on-one. And I think, this is going to sound weird, I think he wants it more.
Ooh.
I think he does. I think he might want it more.
All right.
I mean, you're picking
That's
yourself,
fine.
right? Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to pick myself. Tough challenge ahead, but I got this.
Yeah. It'll be a good match, though. I'm looking forward to seeing that, especially with the rule set. Again, no rope breaks, 20 count outside. DQs count. If you get DQ'd, you're done. So all that stuff is in there. So I think half-hour time limit. So we'll see what happens on that. Next up, it's Real Nintendo, the Canadian champion. So he's going to be watching this. He'll be nearby. And a mystery opponent versus Death Money Inc., the Arbiter and Kano Mac, the Canadian champion with somebody versus possibly the first ever tag team champions. Now, who is that mystery partner? People may ask. I believe BeerMeJesus has this one. Yes, he does. I technically do know it because I'm on the booking team, but I forget. So who is the partner?
Real Nintendo's partner is Cam.
Oh, that's right. So Cam, the man who Real Nintendo beat to win the title, also the team who faced the Outsiders and lost at a house show, but still, it's in universe it matters, but in whatever booking. The Canadian champion and the man who we won it from for the inaugural versus potential first-time tag champs. I like this. This is interesting. This is a good match. This is going to see what happens. And there's been character chat talk, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here. I got to think that Arbiter and Kano Mac are going to win that because they're the team out of this. So I'm picking Death Money Inc., the tag champs, to win against the non-tag team. Who have you got?
Oh, you're calling them tag champs already? Or
They're a team. I said the future tag champs. I might have said tag champs. Maybe I did. Maybe there you go. That could be it.
I don't know.
But I mean, they're in line for it, is what I mean. So
yeah,
that's more than the other guys who've had one tag match that was a loss on a house show.
I'm also gonna go with DMI as well.
Yeah,
like you said, the team aspect.
Yeah. Now you notice the rest of the card is blank. So and there's Hell in a Cell down here. Let's scroll back up. Let's get these blanks up here. There's the vacants. I've got more matches to announce. Let's go. What we've also got in here is we've got the kickoff with a few matches. I'll announce these first. We have CM Carlito and Wookie facing the relatively new team of The Strays, Scherf Dog and Michael Marsh. I'm going to go with the new guys. I always pull for new guys in this. I'm picking them.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah.
Carlito and Wookie, this is what they should win it, but I think the Strays, they can come in strong. I like that. We've also got LJ versus Ace High. Some Stampede fallout with this. It's creatures. I don't bet against them, so I'm picking LJ. I've learned from you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with LJ.
Yep. We also have Chef Urban facing Wesley Shadow on the kickoff. And our Urban's been consistent, and he's been up there. And Shadow is getting that shot. Again, I'm pulling for Shadow in that. I want him to get that, like the Strays. I kind of like that. So I'm picking Shadow. But Urban's the safe bet, let's be honest. Who have you got?
Yeah, I was going to pick Wesley Shadow as well.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, here's one. Here's one. This is the main show. The main card, rather. Tino versus James Costner.
Oh. Ooh.
I'm picking Costner on that. He's probably going to be like, what, really? Why am I picking him? Because he hates me. No, but he's been consistent.
He hates me.
That's why. I know him well, and I got a feeling he can do this one. This is that win he's going to use. Tino, he's been bouncing around. He didn't get the wins where he normally does. I think that's going to continue here, in that he's just going to keep sliding a little bit, and it's Costner going to capitalize. I think Costner's got this one, and he should. So That's what I'm
Yeah.
picking.
I too am going to pick the man that does not suck.
There you
James
go.
Costin.
I've got a tag match. It's the other half of the tag title match, Beer Me. It's the Simple Creatures, Modstep, and Chappers. And they're facing a very interesting team. People who are in line for something coming up that's rather big. It's Bastion and Broken Nerd.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I like that match a lot.
That is a really good match.
So Bastion and Broken Nerd, who just co-won that battle royal, earning spots into the Hell in a Cell match, will team up. Again, they're not like vicious enemies or anything, but they're competitive. They're going against
Right.
what I've said many, many times, possibly the greatest tag team I've encountered. So I don't know. This is a different situation than the Death Money Inc. versus Valentino and Cam. No knock on them comparatively, but this is a different scale of it. This is like world champion level guys going for the world title, teaming against like the best tag team ever. Death Money Inc. I can absolutely see them beating that best team ever because they could do that. They could do that. I can see Nintendo and Cam working together to overcome them. I know it sounds like I'm doing it. The one is more marquee than the other, but I'm not trying to knock the other one. Like that's. You heard BeerMe's reaction. Bastion and Broken Nerd? Oh. That's big level stuff. But
That's something I really wasn't expecting. That's a shock.
yeah,
Like, that's
to put them together
Yeah.
is the, how's that
I
going
like
to work?
that, though.
That could falter for those guys. Because that competitive edge, I mean, Hell in a Cell is a week later. It's, right? Like, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. What if they both lose? What's that say about their Hell in a Cell chances? And what's that say for
Right.
Creatures going against Death Money Inc.? What if Death Money wins? What if Nintendo loses? But what if he wins? Like, it's so many moving parts for just 1 week later. I'm very excited about all that. That said, I'm picking the Creatures. I'm picking both guys, or both teams that are in the tag title matches to win their matches. So I want them strong for the tag title match when that happens. Who have you got for that? I know it's Bastion. I know.
yeah.
But he's not
Yeah,
in there
I
with
gotta pick
Judge like back in the day. So
I know. I gotta pick him, and I don't bet against. I don't bet against hardly against any of these guys.
yeah,
But I'm gonna go with. You know, as you're saying, the people that need momentum, I'm gonna pick Nerd and Bastion to keep going with their momentum to face each other at Hell in a Cell. There we go.
Yep.
They're gonna find out a way.
the only time you'll bet against the Creatures is if it's FBU, huh?
It's true.
Yeah. The last match I've got is Lucian Hollis versus question marks. It is an open challenge, we understand, from
Question
Lucian
mark?
Hollis. No, not the question mark.
Oh.
No. But it's a blank. It's an open challenge. So he has a match. It is confirmed. So I'll say right now, nobody can I'll answer it. No, it's we've got it. But it's an open challenge, and Lucian Hollis is calling someone out. Anybody, obviously. And yeah, he will be on the card with something. Which is awesome, because I like Lucian Hollis a lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with that, too. So, and that's what I've got, Jeremy, along with your match and the McKennedy.
Who do you think's gonna win that match? You think it's gonna be Lucian Hollis or the mystery guy?
It should be Hollis, but when the heel does these, it normally does backfire. So I can see the mystery guy, but I'm going to pick Hollis, because he suddenly turned that corner very quickly last time.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing, we've been talking him up a bit like we talked about Payne before. But it's early in Hollis. We can definitely see him making a run soon. I could easily see him in the American title situation, or if he gets some big wins, the world, who knows, or the Canadian, or whatever, right? So I'm picking Hollis on that one, but you never know with a mystery opponent.
Right. I know who I want to see him face, though. There's one person on the roster I'd like to see him.
Oh, yeah?
I want to see answer this challenge. I don't know if it'll be. I don't want to say it on the air because people, if I get it right, people will be like, "Oh, he knew." But
Jeremy is not in the booking team. He does. He might know because we might have discussed it when he was on a call at one point. But he's normally not on there, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't know.
I don't think it was. No, I don't know. I wasn't in your guys' booking calls this week.
We just talk about stuff sometimes when you're on.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, but no, there's one guy. I hope it is. I hope it is him. I'll find out when everybody else does. But I'm hoping it is him.
And bear me, you've got some matches. True, you've got some matches to announce. And yeah, full disclosure, when all the matches are announced, yeah, some of those might be because we're the misdirection, right? To do the thing. So that just because we see the names doesn't mean they're not the one who's the actual one. It's wrestling. We gotta have some surprises. And that's how we can do it. So it's fun that way.
Yeah.
But what have you got, BeerMe, for the matches here to finish off? Almost like Hell in a Cell. It's a week later to finish off this stuff for in your house.
I'm gonna go in order for what the matches I got. So we're gonna start off with you on the kickoff. You're trying to get back on track.
Yep. I'm on the kickoff. That's where my wins have gotten me. My losses, that is.
Yeah. Yeah. So usually, you're on the kickoff. You might get maybe an easy opponent. Well, I don't know who on the booking team doesn't like you, but you're gonna face Pain.
Oh.
On the kickoff.
Oh, that's happening. Okay. Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, like I said, I've known that, but I forgot. I didn't know when. Like, I knew when was coming up. I forgot it was. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, it's Pain. Like I didn't know, but it was like days. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
That's a problem for me. Let's talk about that full disclosure here. I should lose that match outright, based on the booking and like where people are. But I'm the kind of guy that can give Pain some trouble, and he's had some slip-ups, so we'll see.
True.
That's the kind of match that is, and I like those kind of matches. So I'm in the situation of like some of the other guys we mentioned where I'm picking like the underdog. That's me. I'm picking that. And that story I've got with Pain, oh, crap. That's going to be a big deal, so that's a fun one. I like that a lot. It's on the kickoff, though, so it's going to be brief, but it's going to be hard. I got to be Pain on TakeOver? Oh, God. I just realized it's a TakeOver. Oh, crap. The safe money's probably on Pain. I'm not going to lie. There's tag matches, BeerMe. I'm going to get screwed by tag matches.
Yeah, probably. If it's close, there'll be that one or something from the tag.
Who takes the fall? Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Pain.
Yeah.
He needs that momentum to roll on.
He should win that, but yeah.
But hey, if you win this, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping. Obviously.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of hoping too, But all right, next, I got the last kickoff match here. I got Matt Zion and Rab will be facing OVS, Casey Warden, and Roman Pierce.
Good. I believe that's the winning team, because I think the other OVS team has not been doing well. I forget the specifics of it, but Matt and Rab getting a shot on not a main card, but the main show. Again, we're looking at teams. These guys have been winning. I mean, they beat me and Lee, so we'll see what happens with these guys. So if they keep winning, you never know. Matt's a former tag champ with me, so I've seen crazier. I've been part of crazier, so these guys can win that, and that's the kind of trouble that OVS might not be ready for. The sheer chaos of what those guys do for their picks. So we can see what happens there. But again, NXT, one wrong pick, you might have lost. We've seen it, so. But that's kickoff. What have you got for the main card?
All right, we're just going to go down the line here. I got Junction will be taking on the Alpha Dog.
Ooh, okay. That'll be interesting after what's been happening recently with kind of both their storylines.
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that intersects, definitely. With some, well, again, chaos is what I kind of see from that. So I'm looking forward to that one, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Alpha Dog. I think Alpha Dog has had some rough run of it, but he's being persistent, and I think he can turn that around. So I'm going to say Alpha Dog. Not that Junction's had some rough patches too, but I'm going with Alpha Dog. I think Alpha Dog's got the momentum on his side. Even if he might have lost the last 5, I'll be honest, but it just feels like Alpha Dog's got this one. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I feel like both of them need a win.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna pick Junction.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I'm gonna pick him. Usually I pick Alpha Dog, but I'm gonna pick Junction this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out on that.
Okay, I like it.
Oh, this next match. All right, we have Sebastian Escobar.
One of your favorites.
Number 2.
Yep.
Some people say number 2. Tied for number 1 around here in my book.
Yeah.
He is facing a Rate Wrestle.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, that's like 2 heel technician manipulators. That's I like that a lot. Yeah. that could whoever wins in that one's probably looking pretty good going up. Not gonna lie, that's one of those pairings where it's like one of these guys. Yep, they don't need to win, but it'll be good if they do. I gotta think. I'm pulling for rate, and that's a little bit of an inside thing, just because when I was writing his stuff early, he was like, yeah, more of the technical. I'm like, okay, you got it. And I leaned into that, but Escobar has been great with his stuff too, and like that character has been a blast.
I know. I gotta pick Escobar. He's gotta get to that world title picture somehow. I gotta keep picking him.
I probably should pick Escobar, but I'm gonna pick Rate because he's actually been consistent and like bleeding up to the upper. And I think this one he's got this one because it's TakeOver. That's why TakeOver is there's enough where one or two can be all it takes. Escobar's damn good though. I'm picking Rate. Rate.
That's such a tough match. Yeah.
Yep.
I like both guys.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what. I got 2 matches left.
Okay.
We got Redhead 12 versus Killmonger 8.
Numbers 20 together. I'm picking Red on that one.
Yeah.
Killmonger.
I'm gonna pick
moving up a bit. Let's see what he does because I think he's been winning on the pre-show a fair bit, but I also think it's been a lot of like multi-mans, so he's getting a one-on-one shot with this. And Red's a tough opponent. Red's gotten more match of the nights than anybody I know. That's a tough one. That's going to be a hard one. Even if you do well, Red might still beat you. So I'm picking Red on that one. Not just because Red's my girl, but I'm picking Red because Red's just a tough one. It's TakeOver. Again, when it's consistency is all you need, TakeOver is the spot to do it. I'm picking Red.
It's true.
Who have you got?
Yeah, I'm going to pick Red as well.
Storyline-wise, though, I'd love Killmonger to win that because suddenly that puts a rocket and we can see where we can go. Right? Like, I want those moments. I love that kind of stuff. Like, I talked about me and Pain. Me losing is better story. But me winning, it's good story, too. It's tough. It's tough, so.
But what's... I got one match left.
Yeah, what's your last one?
And this match could have really good story if one of them wins this. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Okay, so we got James Black, the man whose name people forget, except for us.
Yep.
Well, this is his chance to get his name remembered because he will be going one-on-one with the man in the trench, JJ Rocky.
I was like, what name haven't we said? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black.
Oh, man, yeah.
Black making the comeback and doing well. And running into the trench warfighter. I tried to say warfare and warfighter. I messed it up. I'll say that again.
Warfighter?
The trench warfighter that is JJ Rocky, who is, Escobar is my number 2. I'm sorry. JJ is my guy. He's one of my favorites. But Black can absolutely upset this, and I'll say it. I keep saying it. It's TakeOver. TakeOver is where upsets like that happen, and that's not a knock on anybody. That just means if JJ's like, I'm putting 5 on Cole, and he doesn't win. That's 5 he doesn't get back. And even if, and say Black put 2 on Cole, that's only 2. But that 3 points could be everything. That's as easy as it is.
Yeah.
Double Nothing had 10 matches. There's so much more variables in there. WrestleMania has so much, and SummerSlam will too. And even Hell in a Cell will have like 7 or 8. But 5? Because the card's up. If they had any more matches, that's it. We got 5. So I'm picking Black. JJ, you should win this, but I think Black is going to upset that, and it's going to be like a shocking moment, and he might throw him in the crowd. But I'm picking Black. I'm picking Black on that to upset it.
Crazier things have happened.
Yep, that's why I talked myself into it.
I think he could do this. I mean, if he does win this, the Rocket is strapped.
Yep,
he's going like Cameron Grimes says to the moon.
There's so much on this card where one win will catapult very quickly towards I don't know things like Hell in a Cells and Money in the Bank. So could be stuff like that. Nothing guaranteed, but hey, wins are wins on main shows. Yeah, so we got some big matches on this card. I definitely I could see Black winning this, but I'm sticking with Black because it's TakeOver. And I'll say it very clearly. If this was Hell in a Cell, same match, I'd be picking JJ. Just so it's a bigger card. He's a very tough opponent. You know this. It's TakeOver.
Yeah.
I'm picking black. Upsets happen to takeovers. I'm picking black.
Man, this is yeah. I'm. You know what? I can't. I got to pick JJ. I got you, JJ. I'm gonna pick you. I didn't pick him at. I didn't pick him at Double or Nothing, and it kind of bit me in the ass. So I'm gonna pick him here.
Whoa.
But hey, James Black wins. That'll be great.
Yep.
That'll be great.
We're both of the opinion whoever wins on all these matches is great because we'll run with it. We'll make it work. We'll make it work for the guy who lost to be like, oh no, now what? Or the guy who won to be like, hey, look at that. Like, we will make the most out of everything we can. Yeah, if you lose, you'll slide down a bit. I'm on the pre-show. Against Pain, I'm probably going to lose. That's where my standings are. Like, this is what happens. We'll work with it. We'll make it be some cool stuff. On that note, the predictions page you see here, that's coming up. It does say here if you have questions, reach out to us. Let us know. But we want to mention as well that coming up is Slammiversary. That's Impact in July. As well as Best in the World from Ring of Honor. Now, we know that when matches get announced and people are watching this tonight, there's going to be a flurry of character chat. I want and all this stuff. Those upcoming July shows are perfect for those kind of matches where we see what happens. Because, again, the standings-wise, they don't really matter as much in the sense of wins and losses, because some people listen to me be like, I'm not bothering with Ring of Honor, I'm not bothering with Impact, so they don't count in that way. But in Universe, they do. So you want to have some matches there, got stuff in mind after what you see here and what plays out, or even after Hell in a Cell, let us know, because we can build towards that and build stuff off of that. We can incorporate those as story beats towards things like, I don't know, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Clash of Champions will be in there. We'll have a No Mercy maybe, or who knows what's in between with an All Out and all this fun stuff. So stuff is there. So let us know what you'd like. Reach out like it says. CT, myself, Red, or GMSG. You can tell BeerMe as well, and he'll just forward it to us. But let us know what kind of stuff you want to do if you've got ideas. And honestly, when you do stuff in character chat, we see it, we love it, and we're like, we need this match. And we normally kind of sneak it in and we'll book it in there. And suddenly it's like, haha, the board has listened and this match is happening. So we see it too. But if you have ideas for like a story beat here and a playoff and go towards and whatever, let us know. We love that stuff. We want to have fun with that. Obviously, we like what we do here. It's a lot of fun. BeerMe can attest to that. So
Sure.
I think with that, BeerMe, though, we'll give that last reminder. Your predictions deadline is Sunday, 5:30 Eastern p.m. I said it that way again, but that's the way I said it. Because the show is going to be at 7 o'clock. The kickoff's at 6:30, or the pre-show. They don't call it kickoff for NXT, which is weird. And then 5:30. But, like, it's Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. Do them tonight. Do them Thursday. Do them Friday. Do them Saturday. You got a lot of time to look at, like, the betting odds, to look at the rumors, to see the stuff. There's a press conference, I think, on Sunday or Saturday morning with guys in attendance, and they're doing stuff. Let's just get this part of the way as well, BeerMe. If stuff changes before that 5:30 deadline, matches get pulled off of this, and then they'll be descending. So say they go ahead and they say, you know what, Pete Dunne's injured, he's out of the match. Now it's a 4-way. Well, the match is off the card. That's it. And now your 5-pointers are gone. Whatever that was, like, it all descends down, and 4 is your max, and it works down. If they do other stuff like add a match, like Kushida facing Jake Atlas, yeah, we're not adding that. But that match counts towards things like, are there submissions? Is there blood? Whatever the bonus questions are. Stuff like that to keep in mind. So you've got 4 days to think on that stuff, which is going to be hell for BeerMe. Because if you know BeerMe, he's going to go over these picks for the next 4 days ad nauseum and second guess a bajillion times. So that's part of the fun. You can hear in his voice. He's like, I sure am. This is the rest of my week.
It's what I do.
But please sign up with stuff. It's Frontline League. This is the page. You'll see it in our Discord. You can sign up there. Sign up with your character. Pick your avatar. Do all your stuff. Some of them are taken. Some of them aren't. We'll work it through. There's all sorts of stuff to put in there with character and whatnot. We can work it in. We want to make debuts happen. We want to do some stuff. We can build toward it. If you put your picks in on for this show, you'll have a match. But if you want to maybe be like, hey, I want to debut later, we can do that. We can hold some stuff off and build some characters. Do a debuting vignette or something. There's ways to do that. A lot of fun. It's
that's dope.
It's hard to do in wrestling otherwise, right? Because someone's here. They're here.
Right.
Let's do some stuff. Let's work some stuff out with that. So, like Matt Zion, we did that. He came back, but he hadn't put a pick in, so we did that. So There's ways. But I think we'll leave it there. We're at about the half-hour mark on this, Beer Me, so we'll cut it there. Thanks again, everybody, for checking this out. Again, I'll say it over and over. That's part of the branding. Frontline League on Twitter, this YouTube channel, our Discord. All the links are there. Follow Beer Me and I as well. Beer Me, anything you'd like to say to people, maybe CT in particular, in regards to this Sunday, or even, the Canadian champ if he's listening?
Good luck to everybody this Sunday, and hopefully I will see the Canadian champ at Hell in a Cell.
Again, that will be Watson Rules. No Hell in a Cell for that one, just so we know. But we'll get towards Hell in a Cell. We will recover and cover all of this next week, and then tell you about Hell in a Cell and where that's going as well. And after that point, Beer Me, we'll be very close to getting that last little piece of the puzzle for Money in the Bank, and then our first world champion. It seems like it's a long time going, but we're coming close. We're about 2 months out from that finally happening. It's pretty incredible to think of where things have been. And you might be the Canadian champion by that point. Isn't that great?
Wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, having the belt that should be mine that I made. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Maybe a Canadian champ with a Canadian co-host,
Even my shirt is Canadian. So so we'll leave it there. Thanks again, everybody, for checking this out. For BeerMeJesus, have a good night.